But this right here makes me want to go to a party more and more, you know? Freaking awesome thing. A second screwdriver sits in front of me as Kyron looks at us with a smirk. It seems like we would be playing a question game again, but with some colony flair. Makes perfect sense, of course. Taking in a zero meant learning about their culture. But it seems like technology aside, their culture wasn't too different from our own. So no matter what was about to come my way, I think we would be prepared.
All right. Okay, this one's called Raise Your Hand. I'll explain the rules. And take the first
Oh,
turn.
it's this game, huh? So I'm guessing the person who doesn't raise their hand has to drink. We all
It's
nod.
your turn, you make a statement. Raise your hand if, and then finish the sentence. If the statement applies to you,
You raise your hand. That's a good old game.
Seems
Know
simple
it?
enough.
It's kind of like Never Have I Ever.
Yeah, basically.
There's a bit more to it than that, though. You get to ask a follow-up question afterward, like why someone raised their hand, or even why they didn't.
All right.
Great. Can't wait to be put on the spot again.
Oh no.
This could
We
actually be a
gonna
bit
put
more
everyone on the spot,
entertaining.
especially myself.
No
Please
cards
put me on the
play
spot.
by, so we can go for the throat by default.
Please don't.
Well, I think Kyron's stepping up to bat. How about we let him set the tone for all this?
All right, let's go.
I'm planning to keep it pretty simple, actually, at least at first, so I know you're telling the truth.
All right, but when do we drink?
I didn't think that far ahead. I just thought it'd make things more fun.
You will play along? Okay.
How about if
I guess I can do the same too.
If we refuse to answer
Because why not?
follow-up
Well,
question.
shit, I don't have hands. Ah. Well, I do have hands, but I cannot raise them. Dang it. It would be much better if I could raise the hands, but I literally cannot. Just say it.
I'm down
Okay,
for that.
I guess that there's
I'll
that.
just be sipping, though.
I want to raise hands in
Take it
future
easy after
though.
the nightclub
I want
last
to
week.
make it so I can do it, but I would need leap motion, and holy hell, I looked into the price of leap motion, and yikes, it is expensive, let me tell you.
And to prepare for the quantum leap.
Oh
New
yeah,
Year's Eve is always a big day for booze.
I wonder how much we got left when it comes to booze.
Good thing I helped you carry all those bottles home, huh?
Yeah.
Couldn't have done it without you, man.
He holds his glass up before taking a sip, like he's saying cheers. We all do the same and then look over at Kyron. It was time for the game to begin.
Raise your hand if you think your visions are set in stone, like literally fate, impossible to change.
Nope. This one is pretty easy for me since I've never had a vision. Same. But almost everything I know tells me that they aren't set in stone. And yeah, same. This is mirrored by the fact that nobody raises their hand. I guess he wasn't lying when he said he would start with a simple one. But even lie detector tests start with some easy questions to ground you. I think it was for peace of mind, so he knows we're taking things seriously. He smirks like the test was
Kind of
effective.
figured as much. I can tell you don't like being told what to do, whether it's Argus or even your own future.
Yep,
Yep.
nobody does like that.
We even made a pact to defy our visions. Didn't like the fact that we weren't a part of each other's.
Alright.
A pact? Really?
Well, each to their own, you know?
Yep. Well, except for Delta, of course.
Kyron looks at me a little confused. This is when I tell him that I haven't had a vision.
Oh, really?
Yup. He laughs nervously and rubs the back of his
Well,
head.
I'm not sure how to take that, so either my condolences or congratulations.
To be honest, that's a fair reaction. It's hard to, well, deal with it. I shrug. It doesn't really bother me because being the odd one out, but it makes me feel very left out when topics like this come up.
I think I'm gonna choose Klace for my follow-up.
Alright.
Yeah. Why don't you think our visions are real? Surely you're still a pop star in your own.
I guess.
Alright.
But
Well, it was still my choice to pursue this life. It's not like anyone held a gun to my head and told me to sing.
That is true. He could have just said no, but to be honest, in logical sense, you just think to yourself, oh, I'm a pop star in future, I make money in legitimate way, and I'm popular. It's like, well, why not?
then
Might
why
as well.
did you?
The comfort and security, I guess?
Yeah,
It seemed a lot less risky than my other options. But at the end of the day, I still had those other options.
critical topic if you know his vision. That is true.
So it was more like a blueprint that I chose to follow. Or maybe it was like following in someone
Still,
else's
that is one way to look at it.
Turn around and forge my own path.
Like, again, I don't think there are many people out there who would think their visions are set in stone, and those who do, well, those are people who are subjects that should be put in therapy, like we are currently, to lower the risk of them going
Do
bonkers.
you really, though?
Because there is no reason to go bonkers over your vision.
I think I've already said enough.
Even if it's
Remember,
concerning.
One follow-up question?
That's fair, and we all agree with a single nod.
And who will go next?
I have a pretty good one, actually.
Okay,
Go
go.
for it.
A smirk appears on Dante's face that I can only describe as evil. And we play Winds of Change in Prodded and Stab Us. Yeah, exactly. Played.
Raise your hand if you've slept with somebody at this table.
God damn it, I have to raise the hand, huh? Oh. Oh my. Obviously, I don't raise my hand. But to my surprise, Isaac, Taylor, and Klace all raised theirs. Wait, not yet? Oh, that's a shame. I wanted to screw them up, though. Well, screw them up is a big thing to say, huh? Without bleeping it. They all gonna get dirty snuggles from me. One day. Eventually. Awesome. Still awesome. All eyes are on Klace, despite the fact that multiple hands are
Hey.
raised.
Isaac and Taylor raised their hand too.
Okay.
They live here. You've been here for like a week.
Well, Klace is moving fast, huh?
I hate this game.
He takes a big sip of a drink and advances refusal to answer any follow-ups. The entire table bursts into laughter, obviously, except for Klace. It must be incredibly embarrassing for him, but come on. He's cute. He freaking deserves some good times. I feel bad for him. All he did was be honest with the group.
Hey, I got a good one. Less embarrassing, at least.
Shoot.
Yes, please.
Isaac smiles and preemptively raises his hand.
Raise your hand if you think we're doing the right thing.
In what sense? He tilts his head towards Kyron. A moment later, everyone raises their hand.
Unanimous, huh? Well, I'm kind of flattered.
Yeah, I would say the same. We are doing the good thing. I would raise my hand, but I have no hands. Give me hands. I need hands. I need
Surprised
leap
though,
po-
right?
I need
I'm
leap
pretty
motion
sure
at
we're
one
all in this
point.
together.
I will buy it. One day or another.
Whether we like it or not, I might add.
Right?
Yeah, but we're doing the right thing for sure. This time, the right thing just happens to go against Argus.
Okay.
Right. Well, I guess it's time for my follow-up.
He looks directly at me and points his finger in a dramatic fashion. Objection! There is
What do you
objection.
think we're doing the right thing, Delta? It was a tie between you and Kyron, but he's kind of biased.
He is. Okay, let me read through them then, really quickly. Society has to move forward, even if it goes against the status quo. Unity is important, we should celebrate our differences, not punish them. Argus is too old-fashioned. If they don't adapt, they will just become obsolete. I think everybody deserves a chance to start fresh, just like me. It just feels right, like this is what we're supposed to be doing. The second is so for team. Yeah, it is. Second is also what I would go for. But, it doesn't speak to me. It doesn't speak to me too much. I feel more towards the third option and fourth option. I think everybody deserves a second chance to start fresh just like me. Or Argus is too old-fashioned. Yep, let's go with third. No, fourth. Yeah. Fourth actually speaks the most to me. Everybody nods and smiles at me, at my answer.
Couldn't have said it better myself. I actually dig this game, Kyron. Good idea.
It is a really good idea, and you blushing is even a better idea.
Somehow, after all.
A moment later, Klace slaps his hand down on the table. This bad boy can hold so many drinks.
Oh, I got one.
Alright.
Raise your hand if you think I should sing karaoke.
Oh my god, you basically you basically set yourself up, huh? Didn't you, Klace? A curious question and nobody raises their hand. You should sing. You should sing the karaoke. I think you should. He was probably checking if any of us thought we were under suspicion. What a clever way of checking in the group while remaining under the radar.
Well, then I have a follow-up for Kyron. How'd it go when you ordered the screwdrivers?
Alright.
Just as expected, actually. Scanned my phone, heard a beep, and I was good to go. Could have used a hand with the tray, but I understand.
Oh, gotta love the validation. Everyone here kept doubting me.
Well, I would never doubt
I was a
you.
little scared, to be honest.
Yet.
Definitely know what you're doing.
Yeah, I'm kind of a prodigy.
He does seem to take a lot of pride in his work, though,
Yeah,
which
slow
is
down.
understandable.
Anyway, who's next?
I wouldn't mind taking a turn.
Take a turn on me, Taylor.
I don't know if that's a good idea.
I don't know him that well, and even I agree.
Hey, I promise to play gentle. I have a good question, I promise.
Shoot, come on. A silence ensues as if it's a challenge for him to prove his words.
Raise your hand if you're jealous of somebody at this table.
Okay, as Delta, I'm not sure if Delta would be jealous of anyone. But me personally, I am jealous of one person here. And particularly of the one who spoke the question, honestly. Oh, that's a pretty good one. In Unisian, everybody raises their hand. Wow.
Kind
But
of
that's
figured
honest.
as much.
That's good.
We're built to want the stuff that other people have. But now, I gotta figure
Being a
out who to
furry?
put on the spot.
Yeah, that too, to be honest. But then again, I can replicate that with suit, so there's that. I can just put on the suit and play as a furry. We all seem fine with the answering, so there's no easy target.
Let's go with Klace. My curiosity is getting the better of me.
I'm guessing he will be jealous of Dante.
Again? Really?
To be fair, you didn't answer last time, so I think this is better.
But you want
It's
to be an
embarrassing.
Antra. Maybe one day. But to be honest, I don't think you are ready to live with the tail that moves on its own.
That's fair. But honestly, my answer is all of you. I'm jealous of everybody at this table.
Aww, I'm actually surprised. Wow.
Even me?
Especially you. This whole idol thing can really take its toll. It's like living for somebody else instead of yourself.
That is a
When
fair
my
answer.
hiatus is over, I have to get back to work. But all of you get to keep on living this awesome life.
That's
you could
true.
never let me walk the streets or go to a tavern.
Oh, wow. I actually did not think of that this way. You know, again, greener grass,
Looks
things.
like we have more in common than I thought.
True. Greener grass is everywhere after all, huh?
I mean, neither of us are fully in control of our lives. We're governed by circumstances outside of our control. With me, it's the system, and with you, it's the industry.
Yeah.
I'm honestly surprised they let him take a break. Time is money, and now they're losing plenty.
Oh, true. But then again, he could just make some songs and be on
I'm
hiatus.
sure they'll recover. Got a lot of song ideas floating around in my head too. If anything, this hiatus is just a big rush of inspiration.
That is awesome.
I could go for one of those.
Is the writing getting hard?
Always is.
Oh, writing is the worst, all things
Cheers to that
considered.
one, man.
They hit their cups together and a small ring
I guess it's
echoes.
Delta's turn now?
That's true. Everyone else has already went, but I'm not sure what my prompt should
I'll
be.
call a stalling rule if I have to.
Oh no.
Different game, genius.
Yeah, take your time, Delta.
Will do. Raise your hand if you think I've been a positive addition to the group, if you would go out on a date with me, if you think keeping a secret from the group, if you think Cypher will defeat Argus. The fourth, I see, but meh. To be honest, I consider Wait, give me a second. Okay, I consider this the most. Again, it's mostly because I don't play into the whole player curiosity. I try to play it more as Delta himself. And I feel like either this or third one is what Delta would ask. Second one, because, well, he's just curious in general. And third one, because it's more altruistic and less focused on himself. Fourth one seems very general. It seems like more like something that actually Dante would ask, now that I think about it. Or maybe Isaac. I could always keep a safe here. No! I skipped something. Dang it. Even Kyron, I don't know why, but kind of surprises me. I don't know who raised hands, dang it. A few blushes are worn, including one on my own face.
I'm only raising my hand because we are dating. Not sure if everyone else knew, but yeah.
I
Alright.
just think you're really cool. Wouldn't complain if we got to know each other better. In fact, it might even put me on the same page as everyone else.
Wow.
I wouldn't say we're dating, but yeah. We definitely agreed on an arrangement.
Alright, there's that.
Really? That's pretty cool. Not surprised in the least, though.
That is kind of awesome on them.
I actually asked Delta to be my date for the Quantum Leap. Well, at least one of the midnights since we have 4.
Oh.
What a tangled web you all weave.
It is the biggest web out there. I feel like no one would say no to our face, and the other one with secret is a course. Yeah.
You wouldn't want in.
I'm actually considering reloading right now. Like, there could be some people who didn't keep a secret, because we know someone is Komorebi, so I don't feel like Komorebis are such big secrets for us. One thing I would certainly think is that Kyron wouldn't raise his hand.
I'm not gonna sit here and deny it.
I'm really considering, if you ask about Cypher and Argus, only Isaac would have raised his hand. Okay, that is an interesting thing. There's actually a lot I'm thinking right now. Like, okay, let's go back. We're still gonna ask the same question, by the way, but let's just analyze it a little bit, you know? Oh, wow. What the hell happened to the... What the hell happened to you, text? Why are you so far to the right? The text went bonkers. The text is gone. Nonetheless, raise your hand if you think I've been a positive addition to the group. That is a no-brainer. Everybody will raise their hand. And if you would go out on a date. I also agree this is a no-brainer. Only person that might have not done it is Kyron. But then again, we got the answer for that. That's fair. Let's move on further. If you keep a secret from the group. Now, I'm saying that Kyron wouldn't raise his hand, and it's only because he has no reason to keep secrets from us. He literally is the most open of all. I would say similar thing about Taylor. Like, Taylor is really open, so I think he wouldn't raise his hand as well. And if you think Cypher will defeat Argus, well, I can see why Isaac would be the only one to raise the hand. Still, let's go with the same one as previously. I do not like cheating generally, so yeah. Boom. Almost instantly everybody raises their hand. Okay, so that's what it said. Good to know.
I'm only raising my hand.
I just think you're...
Let's skip it because, yeah, we skipped it pretty much.
Really?
I actually asked Delta to be my date.
What a tangled web
Yes.
you all weave.
Like you wouldn't want in.
Exactly.
I'm not gonna sit here and deny it.
I guess everybody just wants us. Or rather, they want Delta. Say whatever you want, they just want Delta. Wow, didn't expect everybody to follow up on their own. But I guess I'm flattered, and at least everybody's out in the open. It might be actually a good idea to bond with Kyron when I get the chance.
Anyway, what happens next? If I'm not mistaken, that's a full round.
Well, we will be getting a chance to bond with Kyron soon, considering there is a heart-to-heart that is missing.
How about we finish our drinks and take a break, Wouldn't mind stretching my legs and checking out the tavern.
That's a good idea.
Sounds good to me.
Regroup in 10.
Yep.
I
There
might
is
go
a
touch up with my eyeliner.
freaking not
How about we
billboard.
just regroup when we're ready?
What you call this sport? I forgot what you call this sport, this one. Pool? Was it pools? Everybody has some secrets. I guess so.
Fine by me.
We all stand up and go our separate ways. I look over at Kyron. He's drawn to the dartboard. they have that kind of stuff in the colony? I wonder.
Experience heart-to-heart fragment. Kyron 1.
Yes.